Alright, I am back. I already recorded this once, admittedly. So, and I don't know why it corrupted, so we're going back into this. We're doing the Ultimate Player's Choice Battle today. Like I said, I already recorded this, so I know exactly what I'm getting into. And I already did the missions, but conveniently, the team that I use is also, for the mission, it's just all 5 types. The team that I use is all 5 types, so I can just use this team and run into the event. So we're just gonna do this real quick. Like we're not even gonna try to sit here and act like I didn't record this once. So I'm just gonna kind of go over some of the things that I went over in the first recording. I do really like this event. I will get that out of the way. I think this event is a slam dunk. It is the best way I think you can have an event. I love the somewhat longer events. I just don't like the really short events. Those ones just aren't as fun to me. And this new, I've tried some of the Supreme Magnificent Battle stages, which I still have to do all of them, and they're adding new stages, so I gotta get into that. But I know that these stages are just super short and they hit super hard, and it's pretty much dodge or die. Oh, voice crack. Pretty much dodge or die, and I don't really like that, because that was the meta of Fusion Zamasu. A little bit. His was just short events, but Dodge or Die just isn't as fun, because that's obviously leaving it up to chance. Unless you're AGL MUI Goku, he'll just dodge every single thing. The short events just aren't as fun. A lot of these units are built for longer events so that you can use them and get their full powers out, all of their abilities ready, which I think this event does very well. I was able to use in my other run. I used every active skill, every transformation, everything. So I do really like this event, and it was the one that everyone voted on, and I remember voting for it, and this is pretty much the exact event I voted for. Multiple stages, high health, and just, you can sit here and let some of your guys stack up a little bit. It doesn't take too long, like Festival of Battles, or some of the boss rushes, like the Wishes Backfire boss rush. That one took a long time to beat in one run, which even those I don't mind being that long. It's just Festival of Battles. Festival of Battles is way too long. But I do like the longer events that you're able to use some of these characters more and make sure you see everything that comes out of their kits. And they don't hit the final bosses hitting hard does kind of sucker if you get caught, because then obviously you got to reset all the way to the beginning, because also this event I don't think is too much of a threat. Also why I'm just kind of blazing. I'm gonna start blazing through it here. I don't think this is much of a threat. Yeah, this Giru does 2 supers in a row. He did this last time too, but it was in the beginning. But what was I even saying? You get to use all of your characters more. It makes it more fun. We'll stick Gohan in slot 1 because he has that extra damage reduction. Yeah, I like being able to use all of the characters' abilities and everything instead of just dodging and getting everything out if you can, and it's the finisher. I guess Gohan got hit there. That's a little... I took no damage in my last run. This was just a breeze. I didn't have... I had to think about it a little bit, but I was never in danger of being hurt, except for one... There was one point where the 10th year Gogeta, it was in the Goku version, and he could have dodged. Or he did dodge, but he could have failed, and we could have died. But, yeah, I very much enjoy this event. As I said, I think some of the best that they've done, which I voted for, and I think a lot of people agree, as you can kind of see by this being the event that came out. At the very least, a good chunk of people agree that this is the most fun kind of event. Okay, thank God. I thought he wasn't going to dodge for a second. Yeah, I like this event a lot. I haven't tried the Supreme Magnificent Battles yet, but I need to build some teams specifically for that, because as I said, it's dodge or die. But I do like that they're having multiple metas at once. I think that's good. I think releasing just all short form, or all short battles or all long battles is the wrong idea, because then you can't use that. You'll get the Merge Zamasu meta where it's only 12 characters can be used, or Festival of Battles meta where only 6 characters can be used. There was literally just one team and maybe a couple others that you could go in there for fun, and maybe they would do good. Yeah, I'm loving this event. I think it's fun. It doesn't take me too long to beat. Obviously you can get caught at times, so it still requires some thinking. You're not just going to get one shot with a 13 million super that kills 90% of the game. So yeah, I like this event a lot. And one thing that I do think I touched on a little bit. Ooh, can I get away? She has a Ki Blast super attack. Can I get away with stacking with the 7th years for one more turn? Probably not. We're just going to transform with them. Screw it. I don't care. Transform with the 7th years here. Make sure that they're all good to live. Yeah, I think we need to do a numbers crunch. I brought that in at the end of the last recording. I think a numbers crunch would be great. Really just start... These numbers are getting out of hand with a lot of characters are doing max damage. Not all the time, because like these bosses have a lot of health, which is good, because then you can attack them way more. But you know, I don't know how to say it, but it gets a little. I love the big numbers. I do. Don't get me wrong. Love the big numbers. That's the best part about Dokkan, is seeing all these guys get higher numbers and wanting to get higher numbers with them. Oh, I could have stacked again with them. I still feel like a numbers crunch would be good, and I think it would be good for the longevity of the game, as we just are slowly climbing up more and more of these like crazy power scale like things. Ooh, you know what, I might honestly, because last time, you know what, we're gonna do this, yeah. Last time I transformed with them, I think on this rotation maybe, but ooh, do we just trust the Goku to live at the end there? Probably. I think we just trust that he dodges and just do as much damage as we can with these guys. Yeah, we're just gonna trust that he dodges back there, because it is a super, because I don't think we're gonna kill. These guys have a lot of health. So I really don't think we kill in one turn. It's gonna take us like 2 turns to kill everyone. This guy's gonna still do a lot of damage. Vegito is like, he's Vegito. He's gonna sit here and just kick everyone. But yeah, I think a numbers crunch would be fine. I don't know, maybe not right now, but maybe in the near future, because we're getting up there. I think the thing that brought me on here was the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta using on his active skill turn can get over 100 million attack stat, which used to be a meme that you could get that high. And I think once we start getting into that, I think we're gonna need to start bringing it down, because it's just gonna get a little, not even like bad ridiculous, just ridiculous. Like there's so much attack and so much defense, and the numbers are so high that before I could kind of tell if I was gonna live a turn or not, if I knew the boss's like supering, I knew what my unit would be doing, or like about his defense after super. But now the multipliers are like 200, 300%, like 400%. I feel like there's sometimes like the multipliers are so high that I have no idea what my unit's defense is anymore. And it's all like on attack now, because that's the biggest multiplier. And that's really the only way that they can live if they're like a raw stats unit. They need to have like 8 million defense after super. So it's getting harder to know what my units are actually able to survive or not. And I mean, I just trust them because they have big numbers in their kit. Please dodge, please dodge, please dodge. This is the only way. Okay. I think we died there. We die there very much if obviously he doesn't dodge, but and that would have, I didn't die last time, and that would have made me very sad. Ooh, we're gonna monkey here. Yeah, we're probably just gonna monkey here, because I think, yeah, we're just gonna monkey. Honestly, I'll talk through this monkey, because this is gonna be a quick video, because I'm speed running this. Yeah, a numbers crunch would be great. I'm trying to remember what else I went over in that video, because I know a big part of it was numbers crunch. See, he does like 3.3, so he's not like he's not a threat, but he can kill. He can kill if he catches you. Same thing with the Goku at the end. I think he does like maybe about 4 million. Yeah, I think that's honestly the gist of everything I went over in my last recording. I think this celebration has been a slam dunk with like, people are comparing it. I'm seeing people comparing like the 7th anniversary and the 10th anniversary and this, and somehow people are trying to downplay the 10th anniversary for giving you a free character. Like, I literally got this Goku off of the free ticket. He was the only one I missed. I pulled Evolution Blue Vegeta and I didn't even want to. I was so happy to get this guy off of it, like off the free ticket. So people trying to downplay that and being like, that's the only thing that happened during the 10th year anniversary. No, it wasn't. So much happened during 10 year. There was so much to do. Festival of Battles is hit or miss. That I could take it or leave that. I don't need to keep that, because it's fun. It was fun when it first came out, but after like 2 months, I got bored of it. Personally, I was bored. I couldn't play it anymore. I can't just sit there and turn my I mean I can sit there and turn my brain off for like 3 hours, but that's not fun. And then when you die over and over again, and when you die towards the end, it's just not fun. And especially with me, I'm not going to use items. I haven't beaten it. I still haven't completed it yet, because I refuse to use items, because if I'm gonna, I want to no item it, and I don't want to play the event twice. Like, I don't want to beat it twice. Once I beat it with items, I just wouldn't beat it again. And I'm only missing out on like 5 stones. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world for not beating it. So I can go and beat it whenever I want. It's just gonna take too long, and yeah, it's not too fun. All right, we're gonna triple active skill here because these guys are gonna obviously be gone on the next turn. I might not use the Gohan active skill, and I might float off. I think I might do this. Use Vegito, and then but there's so many. There's so many attacks in that first slot. I wanna have Vegito get all of those post super, but he's not gonna have as many links. What is he missing? I think he's just getting Golden Warrior. Okay, that's fine. That's just one key. Fused Fighters, 5%. That's fine. Yeah. Well, I'd rather Vegito get his super first and then get all of his attacks, because getting his super first is more important because then he gets that big attack boost from his super attack effect and like passive on all of his counters. He's not like Beast Gohan where you want to put him in the end so that he can get all of his hits first. You wanna use your super, at least to my knowledge, because I feel like he does more damage after he's done supering. So putting Vegito first slot here is going to be way more damage because we're going to want to try and kill by the end of next turn, because like I said, these guys aren't going to be back on the next turn. Another thing I did say is that using these guys, because of the recent meta with AoEs and stuff, I haven't gotten to use these 10th tiers and get like Vegito or Gogeta out. This, I think we're going to be fine. It's Vegito's, it's active skill turn, he's good. But I haven't gotten to use these guys as much. So this event is also very fun with that, because I love using these guys. They're so fun. They're not even like this event isn't going to end in one turn. Most events before would just end at this turn. But you know, I'm going to be able to live here a little longer. Ooh, Gohan hitting 43 million. His active skill's going to hurt next turn. I want to try and get the KO screen because I failed to get it in the last recording. He didn't do any damage. I didn't have any super attack effects up, but now I should be able to have some effects up and be able to maybe get that KO screen. But this Gohan's really good. He's super fun. I've used him just in this and the other video, or the only really times I've used him, but he's been stellar. I know a lot of people are high up on him, like he's one of the, if not the best unit in the game in most people's eyes. Like I said before in the other video with them, they're just got a lot going on. For me, they're just it's just too much sometimes, but it's not the worst thing in the world, you know. I can get over it. I just have to read them repeatedly. Like every time I use them, I have to go in and read that whole scroll of a passive that they got. It's so much to remember. I've said that before with them, but I think this, as I said before, I think this whole celebration was a slam dunk. Character-wise, aside from the Goku and Vegeta not fusing and the Rose and Zamasu not fusing is kind of bad. The Goku and Vegeta less. I know I've made a skit on it and I am a Vegito fan. I do wish they fused, but it's not the end of the world because we got the AGL one, even though no one ever saw them fuse. They fuse sometimes in Fuse Zamasu, but even though pretty much no one ever saw them fuse ever, like, hold on, okay, we barely saw them fuse. It still is like, we still got them pretty recently. I do wish the Goku Black and Zamasu fused though. I think that is a big miss. Them not fusing is, I think if they had fused, it would have been way better of a celebration. I think people would have been more mad that Vegito didn't, including me. I think I also would have been a little mad that Vegito didn't fuse if the Zamasu did, but we don't have any, like, Goku Black and Zamasu separate that fuse together. We don't have any units like that. We have a lot of Vegitos that fuse. Like, we don't have any Goku Black and Zamasus that are separate and fused together, like tag or not tag. Like, before we even, like, tag units were a thing, we still don't have any. So I personally would have much rather, ooh, let's go, that's the crit. I would have much rather had at least the Zamasu and Goku Black fuse. That would be my main gripe. I think Omega's great. His team is, from what I've seen, pretty fun. I haven't pulled him. I think he's great. Goku Black, great. He can be run on Future, which is good, because when I read his details, it seemed like he would only be Extreme Class, which is not good, because a lot of Extreme Class teams aren't very good. But I mean, the Omega team's pretty damn good. So I mean, probably can just run him on here. This guy's gonna counter it. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Knew he had this Ki Blast super after seeing it last turn. I thought he would have the Super 17 one where he like runs up and does the Kamehameha. Ooh, that hurt a lot. We're probably gonna kill this turn with the 7th tier here. Yeah, we're probably killing this turn, which, like I said, I speedrunned this. I was so mad that recording like corrupted and didn't work. So I needed to get through this one real quick. I wanted to get this video out. And I mean, yeah, this event was super fun. This whole celebration was super fun. I do think a Part 3 LR is good that they're only doing it this time. I don't know if they should continually do that. Maybe depending on the pick, because this Gohan is a little bit of a weird pick. They just love Buu Saga, and I really don't think it fit the, like, theme that they were going for. But, I mean, hey, he's pretty cool, and he's really good. So, can't complain too much. And I pulled him in, like, 3 multis. Oh, we are going to get the Chaos Screen. Let's go. Now we're guaranteed to get it. All good. Goku's fine. Yep, that Goku's going to defuse. Whatever. All right, let's get this full animation in. My audio has been giving me issues, so I'm not going to play the audio because it's just going to be super weird and delayed. But I will watch this whole animation and kind of talk through it. Do like this animation a lot. Think it's a little bit reused, but I mean, hey. You got Trunks doing the Kamehameha, which is not canon. I think that was only in the Broly movie. I said that in the last video, too. It was only in the Bio Broly movie, to my knowledge. I want to see his KO screen. See, that's a great KO screen. I think that makes it worth it, honestly, just for the unit in general. He did way more damage that time. Last time, he only did, like, 6 mil, and I was very confused. He didn't kill, even when it was that low of health. Like, he had a little bit more health than that time. Well, yeah, this was not really a speed run. I mean, it took me longer. It took me 2 minutes shorter than the last time. You can see my personal best from before. I already did the missions. I got them all good. Yeah, this was a very fast video, but I mean, hey, I needed to re-record it. So, and I was a little frustrated, but I mean, we got through it. I got all my talking points in, all good. I think the celebration's been great. I think this event is great. I voted for it. I think it's great that they did it. It's player feedback. I think they need to do more stuff like this, and I think they could maybe do more events specifically of this type, because I think they realize now that this is what people voted for and what they want more consistently. So I think maybe if they release at least one type of event like this every celebration, it'd be good. I do think a variety of events is good, so you can use a variety of characters, because like I said, 10th years aren't good with AoEs or short events or like these hard-hitting bosses. You need dodging, so like the Goku's better, the blue one, like I like a variety of metas and events, which I think this celebration has done great. Yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I think I love you. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.